Big 3 NBA podcast is powered by PrizePicks and the Game Time app.
But in terms of Tatum, best player in the playoffs so far, especially coming back from the wrist injury, 37 points, has not missed a free throw. It's just getting to the rack, hitting threes. I was joking with another reporter, maybe the wrist injury was good for his three-point shot because the three's going down now. I mean, maybe he's just putting more emphasis on snapping the wrist. Who knows? But I do think so far he has been the best player in the postseason. You got to give him his props. And Tatum is doing what we wanted him and we thought he could do. Put the team on my back, boys. I'm gonna carry us home, because we all know Jaylen's not quite 100%. Although Jaylen had a very solid series against Orlando, 23 and 8, 2 assists, and I'm putting this out on Jaylen. 84% from the free throw line, 27 for 32 from the free throw line. We've all lamented Jaylen's free throw shooting over the years. It's been one of his weaknesses. 84% in that series. He got to the line 32 times. He hit 27. You got to love that as a Celtic fan. And 8 for 18 from the three. So, he wasn't killing at the three. I mean, he wasn't taking a lot of threes, but he was hitting them. And I said, and if you look at this series, and we can pivot off Tatum, they won it basically shooting. They shot 37% from three, but they shot 156 threes in 5 games. That is 31.2. I did my Cal math. They averaged 48 a game. So Orlando was like, "You're not beating us with the three." The Celtics really didn't, and they still won a series of 5 games. And I think a lot of that is because of Tatum.
Yeah, I mean, the thing about Tatum right now is he's playing with such an amazing pace. Like, he doesn't seem hurried up at all. He doesn't seem to be, really trying to do too much. He's doing exactly what he needs to do. When the ball's in half court sets, he's probing that defense, finding guys or finding his own shot. When there's opportunities to get out in transition, he's doing a good job with that. Just the way that he's moving with and without the basketball. This is some of the best Jayson Tatum we have seen over a 4 or 5 game stretch. Really, I think since he's been a Celtic. And this is NBA MVP Tatum. I mean, forget about top 5 Tatum. This is like top of the mountain Tatum that we're seeing now. Just the way, and we're not even talking about his defense, which I think has been pretty solid for the most part. And to me, that's the one part of his game that he's never going to ever get enough credit for, what he does at that end of the floor. But Tatum, he's doing exactly what the best player in the NBA would be doing come playoff time, dominating in all facets of play, leaving no doubt as to who is the best and the baddest MF on the floor. Jayson Tatum.
To that point, you mentioned what he's improved upon, how he's really showing out, but is there a new gear he could shift into, especially as the Celtics head into the second round?
I think there is. I mean, I think for him, probably the thing that he can get a little bit better at is just consistency with that three-point shot. Because right now, that's the one thing. He's always been a really fluid-looking shooter, but really this series was first time in a long time where he was able to string together multiple games in which he shot a fairly high percentage from three-point range. And I think a big part of that is he's lowering the volume of his three-point shots. I think he's taking more quality threes and not just those heat check threes that he takes, even though he ain't made any, but he's still shooting like he in a heat check mode. He's not doing that anymore. He forced Orlando, I think, more than they probably expected, to not know exactly what he's doing. Is he dribble driving to get to the paint? Is he looking for the elbow jump shot? That little one-legged step back sort of kind of looked like Dirk back in the day shot. That is deadly. Orlando had no answer for that shot. So he is doing lots of different things that you got to be impressed with what he's done. And as far as like the best player in the playoffs now, I don't really think it's even that close. It has to be Jayson Tatum.
So download the Game Time app today, create an account, use the code CLNS for $20 off your first purchase. Again, download the Game Time app, create an account, use code CLNS for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create an account, Redeem the code CLNS for $20 off. Download Game Time today. What time is it? Why, it's game time.